And there is a fight breaking out. There is a fight breaking out. Okay, we're doing bang up and shakedown. So we bang up a shakedown. Everyone's going back to their dorms and being searched. We have a lot of people. Oh wow. Well, I wonder if there's a way for me to see if yeah deaths in the past 24 hours. Wow, we lost a lot of 0 days without incident. There's a lot of people dead now. Well, I was not expecting that. Hygiene is a big issue again for some reason. There's a lot of high risk prisoners since they all kind of went from normal risk to high risk, and they're all dead now. So there's that. Well, y'all asked for it. There's not much I could really do. At least there's only one death today. But a lot of people are hurt. We're gonna need to maybe hire another. Oh, doctors are really expensive. I don't know if I can afford a doctor right now. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll let it be for now and move on with our lives. Here. Once this is built, we'll start building this yard. Once we can get the yard in, I'm pretty sure this will be solved or resolved pretty easily. And we have not enough guards, so maybe we can. We can't really afford guards right now either. But we did almost double our daily cash flow, which is pretty cool. I don't know why. Why did this not build here? Oh, it's because this is here. Is it? I'm really confused. Was it? It's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this is the perfect space. So I don't know what happened there, but we're gonna build up that wall. Let's go ahead and get a large jail door here. We're going to want to open up this as fast as possible, this yard here. And we're going to just material, this is pretty cheap, 12 to 60. We'll put in some benches for people to sit on all over the place. And then we'll put in a weights bench here, like that. And that should cover this yard area, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna start working on this yard area right now, which is perfect. Auto save, okay. Bang up is empty. We're going to deploy a yard here. I just realized we don't actually have any officers in the yard, so let's go ahead and deploy 3 more officers in the yard, since this will help us at least resolve some of those issues here. We're going to want to, if you let me open your door for you, there we go, lock open and lock open. We're going to demolish these walls that are right in front here, like so. Let's demolish this entire area actually, like that. I just realized we left this side open too. Okay, so there's a lot of wow, our solitary is definitely not gonna fulfill all of these people. We found a lot of contraband too, and our danger level is increasing. Wow. Trying to think what we can do next. So we have this yard now, so let's go ahead and build this yard here. And I wonder if that's in logistics. No, it's not. The yard is not in logistics, but that's fine. What's room quality? Wow. So our rooms are actually below average. Wow. Okay, so one of the things that I will do actually, now that I'm looking at it, is we can do deployment. We can do medium security, so these two could be medium security or minimum security. Actually, I don't want these. I just want specifically these two to be maximum security. So these are now the maximum security dorms. Everything else is medium or minimum, and we could probably deal with that later. Let's do. Is there a staff only? There is a staff only, which is going to be this area right here. This is all staff only. Which is perfect. And what's the other thing that we're gonna want to do? Laundry, right? I said I was gonna want to do laundry here. So let's go actually and open up the laundry room. What do you need? You need ironing boards, laundry basket, laundry machine, and indoors. So we already have the indoors. We can just do the laundry machine. It's $1,000 per 2, 3, 4. We'll put in 4. We'll put in an ironing board. Just 100, that's fine. And then we need laundry baskets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then utilities wise, this is going to draw from this one up here. So we might want to put in actually one more capacitor just to make sure it's fine. And then we're going to want to put in some water as well. I know that's a thing, so we're going to want the water as well. And hopefully our laundry will be able to be done very soon. Our shakedown is underway. I don't know what else needs to be searched. Here we go, our shakedown is done. Oh boy. So, I know our prison is expanding, but so is the potential issues related to the prison, you know, including just the fact that we don't have actually enough guards and stuff like that. And we can't even afford guards. So I'm thinking we're gonna get another 20k as soon as we can build this out. We're going to not get this for a while. This long-term investment still has almost a day and a half to go. So what I'm going to do is going to finance. No, where's the grants? I'm going to increase. So we got 20k, 25,000 more. Okay, so now that we have 25,000 more, what are the things that we really need to do? This laundry is done, it looks like, which is perfect. We are going to build, I believe we already have education looked at, right? Education is done, yeah. So all we need to do is really just build a classroom and stuff like that. And we can build out this area too. So let's go ahead and do that. I wonder if I can go into quick build, if I can clone, and then if I could, I cannot. So I was saying if I could probably just turn it, but I can't. So that's unfortunate. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's plan this out a bit. So our nearest water station is right there, so it's pretty close. So it makes sense for us to make the bathroom here plus the shower. So it looks like we want to give them showers now. So we do shower here, bathroom here. So we can do objects like toilets. We can do shower head this way. And just drains all the way through. And then a door that goes there. We'll do a brick wall that goes through here like so. So now this is the bathroom area. It's perfect. Let's go ahead and get in the bunk beds now. So we can start off the bunk beds like so. Do just a bunk bed this way. We'll give them a couple of bookshelves down on this end. Here, we'll give them one TV and one phone booth here. And maybe a radio in the back here. Like so. So this is going to be a pretty well-built prison, or well-built dorm, and it already cost us a lot of money to build. So this is going to be our minimum security people. People who have the best luxury. You know, they don't really deserve to be treated like hardened criminals. That's going to be what this one's going to be like. And one of the other things I just realized is we did not connect this utility here. And then one of the other things is we're going to want to pipe this. Let's go through this and small pipe that. And then I just realized we need a hot water pipe too as well. You're gonna want to hot water pipe this. I wonder if we could hot water pipe these as well. So, I wonder if the water will be able to go that far in the hot water pipe. I don't know if there's a limitation in terms of the size. But yeah, so there we go. We have this now. We have an incoming call from the warden. Subsidence of the land has destroyed a section of our outer wall. You should have it repaired immediately. Where is our outer what? Something is wrong with our outer wall. Oh. Well. Sounds like we have a pretty gaping hole in our outer wall. Thankfully, brick wall is pretty cheap to build, so we could just build that. Actually, I'm curious if this is, do I need to rebuild this? I think I just actually need to rebuild this entire foundation, don't I? I'm not really sure. I don't know if I actually need to rebuild the entire foundation. It looks like I might. Because it looks like the foundation came off down here. Which is really unfortunate. Well, we're about to see. Yeah, so it does look like they need to rebuild some of the foundation here. But that's fine. That's pretty easy to do. And it doesn't look like we lost any items. It just looks like we lost a piece of the wall. Which is pretty easy fix, in my opinion. Right. Like that should be able to fix it right there. Perfect. And then we could just brick wall. No, we need to brick wall. Here, and that should cover this. And then it'll be enclosed again. And then we just need a fence here. So that was honestly not the worst incident we've had. It's definitely a incident, not the worst, which is great, since we don't really have much room to maneuver in terms of leeway right now. And this, once we get this built, we're gonna get our 20k from the cell block D, which is gonna be perfect, and we can fulfill a couple more prisoners in. So right now we actually can't even house any prisoners in here because it's not enclosed, which is an issue. Let's go ahead and, now that I'm doing this, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this dorm and then zone this dorm. Maybe that'll solve. Yeah, there we go. So now we have our dorm back, which is perfect. So we can finally move everything here. We have an issue where logistics, the food distribution, this is gonna go here. This is gonna go here. Everyone's going to the canteen right now, which is a little bit disappointing. You guys will get your canteen soon, but that should cover everything. These guys have no canteen. There's no nurseries accessible. Why did my food logistics all of a sudden just completely give up? So I think our food logistics is fine again. And then one more thing, the holding cell needs to be here. Sounds good. Looks good. Everything looks good in tip-top shape. Are you guys building the rest of this wall here? Looks like you are, which is perfect. And then we are about to actually add in a new dorm as well, which is going to be great. So this is going to be minimum security only, and we're going to have a, well actually let's zone this first before we screw anything up. There we go. This dorm is done. Are you not enclosed? You are enclosed. Maybe let's go ahead and do a patrol in here. And then I'm going to do normal doors. And that should give us a, yeah, 227. So we should have fulfilled, yes, we did. We fulfilled one of them. We can do cell block E now, which is 500. Wow. I feel like I'm not getting more money, even though I have a lot more space for things like this. I think we could do armed patrol next. So we could do governmental security ratings next, since we can have an armory now. So we have 37. We have a laundry. Let's go ahead and what is it? Is it logistics? No, it's how do I get people? Let's look at gangs. 5 members, 0 kills. I don't know what these mean. What does this say? Oh, so we do have gang members now. We know where all the gang members are located. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, so we immediately right here know that there's 2 gang members here that are going to be somewhat difficult to deal with. Let's go ahead and leave these in. I wonder if there's a way for me to actually separate these two. I'm not too sure actually. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Okay, anyways. So let's see here. Actually, let me look into, I think it was logistics was what it was, and then room quality. So this one, yeah. So this one you see has a lot more room quality, which is great. And oh, I just realized I never put windows on any of these buildings, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't put windows on any of these buildings. That's my bad. So we'll put a window here. We'll put a couple windows in for you guys. Just like so. Windows are $200 per, so kind of expensive. But you know, at least I'll get a better grading for my prison. And then we're gonna want to do the, let's do the classroom initiative. I think the classroom initiative is pretty good, useful thing for us to deal with. So we're gonna do another pathway that's probably gonna go this way right here. Meaning we could do a quick build. We could do a quick build classroom just to start off. So it's a pretty simple classroom. One of the things that while I'm looking at this now, I just realized is we can put the desks next to each other, which is perfect. Because I thought we used to have to, you know, leave the desks separate, but now that we can put them together, now that I know that that's possible, we could do something. I'm just thinking what the best location for these classrooms will be. I mean, it makes sense if we just continue in here. I think it also makes sense if we leave them here. I don't know what this room is going to be yet. That's the thing. So we could probably just kind of tuck it into the back here, like so. Like one classroom tucked into the back of right there. Maybe we can just have another one here. So we can just have a row of classrooms. I feel like that would be the best scenario for us. And the classrooms are pretty easy to do. So we have 3 classrooms now. And they're pretty cheap. And let's actually get some more guards in. 50 guards. And we can make this into an armory. How about that? So we're going to make it into an armory. I think that's the best thing that we could do. And I wanted to make one of these a psychologist as well, so we can move this psychologist out of here. But I think that's not a big issue right now since we do have the space. So we're going to make this an armory. Let's go ahead and look at armory so I know exactly what it is that we need to give them. We need a weapons rack, a guard locker, and a table. And of course some doors to get in and out. So we'll go ahead and do the staff doors here. We'll do a guard locker. I think for you only, so for the things for armory is you only get 1 armored or armed guard per locker. So we want more lockers. We can put a weapons rack here, 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 and here. So this should give us a decent amount of actual armed guards here. And then we can do another staff door here. And then we're going to actually get rid of this weird planning wall right here and this wall as well. We're not sure what's going to actually happen here anymore. It could be anything, so we're just going to get rid of those so we can actually work with what we have. Alright, so that gives us 3 classrooms. That should fulfill these 2, and then we just need to have the prisoners pass these general education courses and move on with their lives. One of the things I'm going to do some planning more is this pathway right here. It'll probably just go straight down, and there'll be 1 door leading to, or 1 pathway leading to each door. So this one could be a little bit more green, have a little bit more trees and things like that, make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, and then one of the other things people are complaining about is a mail room. So we could do a mail room. It needs a 5 by 5, a minimum size of 5 by 5, which unfortunately does not fit here. 2, 3, 4, 5. It does fit here. So great. We already know exactly where we're going to put it. So this is going to be the mailroom then. And then we're just going to have a door leading into the mail room and some utilities. So it's already wired, which is perfect. Yeah, so actually that works out really well. It saves us some money, and it makes use of this location right here. So this mail room should be able to fulfill everything. And then it looks like we're definitely going to need to put in a solitary. So we already, we need more people in solitary since we have increased the punishment level for solitary now. So that's something that we're going to want to look into. And I think this is at least this is a good setup for now. We have 11-ish hours until the next wave of people comes in, which is perfect, and we have a little bit of money to work with, and we can start looking into getting this classroom done. Now for classrooms and classes, I think this is actually part of considered free time, so it's on the prisoner's own free time that they do these things. So that means that we will probably have to look into that as well. It looks like there was another fight here. Oh yeah, we want to do a canteen. We want to split up these two so we can have a canteen over here, and not have so many people in one area. So this could be a maximum security canteen only just on this end right here. I think that's what I am going to do. So I'm going to put a maximum security canteen just in this corner plus another kitchen. I don't know if we have enough money to do that, but it's something that I would like to do. So let's go ahead and do that then. We can plan out what we're going to do. So if this is going to be a canteen, I'm just really curious how we can fit these in. It's a 4, 4, 4. So it'd be like a 3, a long table of 3, another table of 3. And we could maybe do like so. I think that's 6 tables right there, and this is 6 tables as well, so that would work out well. And then we can have 2 serving tables, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. We have a door into the kitchen, and this will be the kitchen right here, with a pretty decent amount of space here for other things as well. So we can maybe put in thinking maybe we can just actually cut in a bit here and do that so we can cut in a bit and do that maybe. Why don't we give them some extra space so we can do these are 2 fridges back here, and then we'll do another cooker, and then some more another sink, and let's do one more sink somewhere. Another sink here, and there's another door here to go in and out, and then we can do another fridge and fridge. I'm trying to think if it might be better for us to put the cookers up against this wall back here, like so, with the sink right there. That makes a decent amount of sense. I like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we can put in another one on this wall. And that'll save us a decent amount of space. Yeah. So okay, so we know what we're gonna do here. It's just gonna be another canteen. Let's go ahead and 5,900. Alright, sounds good. And we're going to put in the door, putting a door and another door, and one more door here. And that should cover that. We do want to put in some utilities, so this utility can come into here. I think we're going to want to add another capacitor onto this end, which if possible we can afford. Yes, we can. And then we're going to want to do a water. Where's the nearest water that we have? Over here. I think we could do that. So we're going to just bring in this water from all the way over here. And small pipe, I think it's going to be here for the sink is what we were saying. Yeah, and then here for the sink. And we don't need really hot water for that either, so it should save us some money. So this should be a decent amount, and then we're just going to pay for all the tables and hardware and stuff, which is hopefully not too expensive. Okay, let's see. And then by separating minimum and minimum, medium, and then maximum over here, I think we could definitely solve some of the issues we have here. We could also maybe, I was going to put a shower here, but I don't think we're going to have space now because of this. Maybe we could put a shower off on the side here, or closer to here since the water is right here. That might be a thought that we're going to look into later on. Let me just get rid of all these extra. I want to get rid of these. Oh, and then our mailroom is done too, so let's go ahead and brick wall this. Do that, and then do our room. And let's see, mailroom. Here we go. Minimum size 5x5. Indoors a sorting table and a desk. So we need a sorting table and a desk. A desk. No, table. A sorting desk and a table. There we go. So we could do something maybe along the lines of this way, and then the sorting desk can be up against the room right there. And then, is there a light in this room? There is a light in this room, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Perfect. And let's see. Yeah, so I think the separation going to actually the maximum security is over here definitely helps us out. And we just have a lot of people in solitary now, unfortunately, and we have a completely empty dorm too. So maybe we can actually, how many prisoners do we have? We could let's up this to 50 prisoners for this next day. There'll be a lot of prisoners, a lot of things to handle, and we're running out of guards actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So we do have armed guards now, right? Because our armory is now built. I just realized we forgot the table. So what's one thing we could do here? We could, I'm thinking we could brick wall this, demolish this wall, demolish this, and just clear this area indoors. I think that's the best thing we can do, and then we're just going to add this to the armory. I like that idea. So we add on this extension to the armory and then add on the table. And we're going to do staff, so we're going to put in a couple of armed guards. They cost $350 per day, so more than 3 times as much as the actual guards, but they should help us a bit in terms of actually getting prisoners in line with what they need to do. So I like that idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Once we do this, we're going to, now that that room is done, where is the armory? Here we go. Let's go ahead and extend that armory right there, right there. And then that's already extended. Perfect. And then the only thing we need to do now is just add in a table, maybe just in this back corner, like so. All right. The mail room is done, which is perfect. We could demolish this back walls, these fences right there, which is fine. Our new kitchen / canteen area is built. Let's go ahead and do that. We're down to $3,000, so not a lot. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have to decide between what's more important, the canteen or the kitchen for now. So we're going to go ahead and put the kitchen in here, and we're going to put in a couple benches. I don't want to spend too much money right now because we do need to put in a serving table still. And then let's get that serving table in, like so. And like so. So that should give us another canteen here. And I just realized this wall is really weirdly built as well. Okay, so hopefully that does enough to get us an actual canteen. We had 5 escapes. Shoot, 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 shoot. We need a couple of guards in here, and then we need to remove this tunnel. We're going to do a shakedown tomorrow then. That means let's do a shakedown right now. Damn it. Oh, God. Why did I not find that tunnel earlier? Shoot.